Hello, Northlake family. Pastor Jeff here, and it is great to be back. Appreciate so much the wonderful efforts of Pastor Sean and Liz in particular, leading worship since the second Sunday of August. They've done a great job. And, with God, anything is possible, and they have drilled that home with great messages in these recent weeks. And in the meantime, I've enjoyed with my wife, Bobby, an opportunity to be up in Minnesota with our daughter and her family, spending time with our grandchildren. We've had we were back in town here for a little bit, and actually spent some focused time praying and thinking about worship at Northlake through this fall, and especially for Advent. You'll hear more about that. But thinking ahead, praying ahead about what worship and our messages and the Advent devotional might be looking like a few months out. And then at the tail end of this month of vacation, we were up in Pennsylvania for a family wedding in the Philadelphia area. And so just last weekend, we had a tremendous walking tour through the historic district of Philadelphia and a number of other things we were able to do. And on Sunday, we were praising the Lord from the river's edge, looking out over the Delaware River while the wedding was taking place. And so it's just a great time. Blessed in so many ways. Thanks for the opportunity to be away, and I'm glad to be back. And we've got good work to do, and we're off and running here in September. Hard for me to believe. So many things to look ahead to. This weekend, I want to share with you a message that I've been pondering a long time. The title is very simple: Customer or Disciple. And I think you'll know which way I'm leaning with that. But I want to pose for you some questions and some metrics or ways of thinking about in what ways do we as American Christians behave like consumers or customers, and in what ways do we really follow a biblical model of being disciples or apprentices to Jesus. So we'll look at that together. I think Northlake has a great track record, but it's one of those things. It's why we actually asked Pastor Sean to be a pastor for discipleship, because we think that is so important. In fact, right behind me is one of those banners that talks about all the different facets of the life of the church. And discipleship's right at the core of that. It's a core of who we are in knowing and loving and following Jesus. So I'm glad you're a part of that. Look forward to what all this coming season has for us. Whether you're with us here in Florida or with us online from points up north, we are God's people, and I love sharing this with you. Be blessed in Christ.